eating the best food. When it comes from heaven, it's the best food. Choice food and sweet drinks. Your drinks will only be sweet. God will not give you poison. Are you understanding what God is saying? God will not give you something bitter. God doesn't tell you to be food of the world, food of the world. You need to get the food of heaven. Heaven is the word of God. And against you, out of the word of God comes joy. I came to tell you that the joy of the Lord is your strength. And generally, you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. Brothers and sisters of the Most High God, I'm telling you, you'll come out of the challenge victorious if you know how to declare the correct word. And the correct way to build on the food you eat. What food are you eating? Are you eating the world food or are you eating the food of heaven? And the food of heaven is saying, enjoy. Brothers and sisters, in the midst of your challenges, what do you put on a sunny face? You put on a bitter face. Are you angry? Are you angry? Are you sad? Are you worrying? In Matthew 27, in Matthew 6:27, God says, who by worrying will add another hour to your life? Brothers and sisters, if you worry, you won't add another hour to your life. You'll take away an hour to your life. God is not moved by your worry. God is not moved by your complaints. He's not moved by your bitterness. Because His word is saying, in the midst of everything, stop weeping. Because the joy of the Lord is your strength. What is strength? Strength is power. When you get the power, you power to create what? To create wealth. Create wealth. Now don't only think of wealth as only being finances. Finances. Sometimes you think of wealth as only being finances. No, wealth in finances, wealth in your body, wealth in your career, wealth in your education, wealth in your relationship. Are you with me? Are you understanding me? I know the challenge is there, but what do you say about it? What do you say about it? The joy of the Lord is my strength. Hey, some people think you're crazy. Some people think you're crazy, Pastor Sam. Because you're going through the difficulties, you're going through the bitterness, you're going through the hardships, but you're rejoicing. There's something wrong with you because you're rejoicing. That's what happened. We are not like the world. We are different from the world. I understand what God is saying. When you're going through the challenge, when you're going through the difficulty, you get excited. Hey, what's happening with Father? What's happening with him? He's getting excited. Yeah, getting excited because the joy of the Lord is my strength. Is God talking to somebody? Yes. Good people talk like that. People who eat the correct food. And what's the correct food? Choice food and sweet things. Let's go to the next one. First Kings. I'm moving on now. First Kings. 1841. Chapter 18, verse 41. Going down the Bible? Yes. Okay. First Kings. Chapter 18, verse 41. I'm reading fast. The word of God says, and Elijah said to Ahab, go eat and drink, for there is a sound of a heavy rain. So Ahab went off to eat and drink. But Elijah climbed to the top of the Carmel, went down to the ground, and put his face between his knees. Go and look forward towards the sea, he told his servant. And he went up and looked. There is nothing there, he said. 7 times Elijah said, go back. The 7th time the servant reported, a cloud as small as a man's hand is rising from the sea. So Elijah said, go and tell Ahab, hitch up your chariot and go down before the rain stops you. 45 says, meanwhile, the sky grew black with clouds, the wind rose, a heavy rain started falling, and Ahab rode up to Jezreel. The power of the God came upon Elijah, and tucking his cloak into his belt, he ran ahead of Ahab all the way to Jezreel. Now listen to this and listen to this nicely. Listen to this. Ahab is of the world. Ahab is of the world. Now, Elijah is of God. Elijah the prophet is of God. Now, he was hearing the sound of rain. He was hearing the sound of rain. The man of God was hearing the sound of rain. He knows his blessing is going to come. But he knows what the other man wants. The other man is of the world. What did God say? Go again. Go and eat. Go and eat and drink. He didn't say go and eat choice food and sweet drinks. Because the people of the world, they can eat and drink. But you and I, we don't just eat and drink. We eat choice food and sweet drinks. Are you with me what I'm saying? Because we are partakers of that. So he sent the man of the world to go and eat and drink. So what he needed? You're going to eat your food, I will eat my food. So what food did he eat? He ate the food of heaven. And what is the food of heaven? choice food and sweet drinks. Now sometimes if you want the choice food and sweet drinks, you have to do something which will make you uncomfortable. Are you understanding what God is saying? Sometimes it doesn't come straightforward. He went and put his hand, he went to the mountain, he went to the top of Carmel, and he put his face between his knees. Now when you put your face, try putting your face between your knees, you'll be uncomfortable. Are you understanding what God is saying? Sometimes the situation will make you uncomfortable, but you get the breakthrough when you're in an uncomfortable position.
Hallelujah.
He's not talking to somebody.
Yes.
He's not talking to somebody. He's not what you're going through. He's not what you're going through.
Yes.
He's not what about uncomfortable. It's what you declare when you're going through the situation.
Yes.
What are you declaring? He went there for nothing. He went to pray. He went to pray.
Yeah.
When he went to pray, that means he's eating from heaven.
Amen.
He's eating the correct food. He's a partaker of choice food and sweet drinks.
Hallelujah.
What is Ahab doing? Ahab is eating his physical food.
Yeah.
Are you with God? Are you with God? So I came to tell you, brothers and sisters, when you eat the food of heaven, you'll see a sign. You'll see a sign. Brothers and sisters, you may not see it first time, you may not see it second time. Yeah, Elijah saw it the seventh time. The seventh saw it the seventh time.
Yeah.
Sometimes you have to wait. There's a sign coming. Yeah, he came back. The seven, he said the seven times. First time, second time, third time, fourth time, fifth time, as Bishop always said, fifth time, you see, hey, grace is coming. No, grace didn't show up in the fifth time. Sixth time, seventh time, he says, yes, I can see something.
Yes.
I can see something. I can see a cloud as small as a man's hand rising. Now that is the hand of God.
Exactly.
That is the hand of God.
Yes.
When you eat the right food, the hand of God will start moving in your life.
Amen.
The hand of God will start moving in your life. Are you understanding what God is saying? When you eat the choice food and sweet drinks, the hand of God starts to move.
Yes.
Is God talking to somebody?
Yes.
Is God talking to somebody?
Yes.
Ahab, what is Ahab? Ahab is enjoying the food of the world. But what did Elijah do? He is enjoying the food of heaven. And the heaven's food is, he went to pray. When you pray, the hand of God must move in your life. In the midst of your situation, it's not what you say. It's not what you're going through. It's what you say about it. What are you saying about your situation? Now I came to tell you. Let me end up the scripture very quickly. Brothers and sisters, what happened when he started to eat the right food? He not only saw a sign, there was a heavy rain. Now listen to this nicely. The clouds were dark. Brothers and sisters, sometimes you'll go through a situation where the clouds become dark. But I came to tell you, the darker the clouds, the bigger your blessing. Are you with God? Are you understanding God? Brothers and sisters, you need to understand how the darker the cloud, the bigger your blessing.
Amen.
Now listen nicely. He said, go call Ahab. He told his servant, go call Ahab. It's starting to rain now. The winds are rising. The clouds are dark. It's starting to rain. So what did Ahab do? He picked up his chariot. In other words, Ahab went to the horse. Now let's look at the physical world. Brothers and sisters, if I have to reach Spa, now myself and a person who's got a horse is there, and I'm running on foot. Brothers and sisters, who's going to come out first? The person with the horse. Okay. The person with the horse. That's a natural thing. The person with the horse will come out first. But we are not people of the natural. We are people of the supernatural. Brothers and sisters, you will never overtake your enemy. I need to tell you that's what happened here. That's what happened. He made him go. Ahab ate the physical food. Ahab started the horse and he started to go. What happened? What did Elijah eat? Elijah ate the correct food. He ate the food from heaven. He's a partaker of choice food and sweet drinks. What happened after that? On the way, he overtook him.
Yes.
Are you with God?
Yes.
I need to tell you, there's an overtaking anointing upon you.
Amen.
If you eat the correct food.
Amen.
I declare today, you will overtake your enemies.
Amen.
You will overtake your persecution.
Amen.
You will overtake your hardship.
Amen.
You will overtake your challenge.
Amen.
The only thing that will overtake you is your blessing.
Amen.
Hallelujah, somebody. Hallelujah, somebody. Why? Why would your blessing overtake you? Because you're eating the correct food.
Yes.
You're eating the correct food. You can understand something. Before he left, the word of God says, he tucked his cloak. Inside his belt.
Yeah.
Now you know those days of the Bible, people use cloaks.
Yeah.
The men use cloaks, it's a gown, right?
Exactly.
Now if you run with your gown or your cloak, you're about to fall.
Yes.
You're about to fall. Now you see when you eat the correct food, God says he took the cloak and tucked it inside his belt.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? God moved the blockages.
Yes.
God moved the stumbling blocks in your life.
Exactly.
If you have to pray correctly and eat the right food, all the stumbling blocks have to come and make way for you. Are you understanding? You tuck it inside your belt, your vision is clear,
Amen.
your way is clear to overtake. I can declare today, you're about to overtake your situation.
Amen.
You are bigger than your situation.
Amen.
Because the joy of the Lord is your strength, and you can do all things the next scripture. I'm going to Judges 14. Judges 14. Okay. Moving on to Bible as well. Judges. I'm going to Judges right now. Judges 14. Are you there?
Yes.
I'm starting to read from verse 5. Verse 5. I'm going to move very quickly with the scripture. I told you it's a package, so I'm not going to spend time.
Yeah.
Look what God says. Samson, chapter 14, verse 5. Samson went to Timnah together with his father and mother. As they approached the vineyards of Timnah, suddenly a young lion roaring came towards him. The Spirit of the Lord came powerfully. Now power again. Power again. If you eat the correct food, the power of God will come to you. The Spirit of the Lord came powerfully upon him. So he tore the lion apart with his bare hands, as he might have torn a young goat. But he did not neither tell his father nor his mother what he had done. Then he went down and talked to the woman, and he liked her. 8 says, sometime later, when he went back to marry her, he turned aside to look at the lion's carcass, and in it he saw a swarm of bees and some honey. He scooped out the honey with his hands and ate it as he went along. When he rejoined his parents, he also gave them some, and they ate it as well. But he did not tell them that he had taken honey from the lion's carcass. Now what his father did after that, I'll tell you, his father went and spoke to the woman who he's going to get married to, right? And what they do now, it's customary in those days, if you get married, then the husband-to-be must get some companions in the form of maids, right? They get some companions, they perform certain things. And what happened here now, when you're in the company of them, he said to them, this is what Samuel said to them, I want to tell you a riddle, okay? I want to tell you a riddle. Let me tell you the riddle now. Let's go down. 13 says, let me tell you a riddle. So let's hear it. So Samuel replied in verse 14. He replied, out of the eater, something to eat. Out of the strong, something sweet. Get that now. Get that near. Out of the eater, something to eat. Out of the strong, something sweet. And he told them, if you can be having a 7 days feast, if you can give me the answer within the 7 days, then I will repay you. I'll give you a gift. If you give me the correct answer, I'll give you a gift. I'll give you 30 linen garments and 30 sets of clothes. Are you understanding what I'm saying? And the people are restless. The men want to know the answer. He said they went to his wife and said, hey, we'll burn your house, we'll burn you. Come on, get to your husband and tell him to give us the answer of the riddle. Eventually, he gave in on the 7th day. Now, let me tell you what the answer, what the people said. Now, this is what the people said in 18. Before sunset, on the 7th day, the men of the town told him. They replied to Samson. He says, what is sweeter than honey? What is stronger than a lion? Now, listen, that's the answer. That's the answer to the riddle. Yeah. What is sweeter than honey? And what is stronger than a lion? Yeah. Now, let me give you another answer. Let me give you an answer through what God is saying now. What is sweeter than honey is the word of God. Yes, are you with God? Yes. What is sweeter than honey is the word of God. Yes. What is stronger than a lion? What is stronger than a lion is the spirit of Judah inside you. Amen. Are you with me? Oh, yes. The spirit of Judah inside you, Amen. The lion spirit inside you Amen. Is stronger than any lion. Exactly. That's why when Daniel was placed in the lion's den, when the lions came to approach him and come to eat him, you know what they had to do? They had to bow down and take a new chair. You know why they had to bow down and take a new chair? The Bible tells us that Daniel was of Judah. Exactly. He had the Judah spirit. He had the lion spirit. No one can come against the spirit of Judah. Amen. Are you understanding? The same spirit of Judah in Jesus, the same spirit is inside you. Amen. Are you with God? Oh, yes. Are you understanding? What is stronger than a lion? The spirit inside you. Amen. The spirit is inside you. Hallelujah. Now, brothers and sisters, let us get to the context of the scripture. Now listen to this, and listen to nicely. When he was facing a challenge, before he can go for hand of marriage, this is what he did. When you are facing the challenge, he saw a lion. He saw a lion. But what did he do to the lion? He tore the lion as if he was tearing a goat. He was tearing a goat. Now let's God to speak to us today. God is trying to tell you, why do you make your situation so strong? Your situation is not a lion, your situation is a goat. Are you understanding what God is saying? Now the problem with the church, when they face the situation, they want to make the situation a lion. The situation is not a lion. You make your situation a goat. Are you God? I will tear your situation apart. Are you understanding what God is saying? So when you're facing your situation, it's another thing. The first one was the joy. Don't forget, in all your crises, in all your circumstances, you must keep the joy. The joy of the Lord is your strength. You know that, and you know it nicely. Because out of the joy comes power. Now the next thing, when you're facing your challenge, why do you make your challenge bigger than you? Why do you make your challenge bigger than you? Why do you make your challenge a mountain? Are you understanding what God? When you eat the correct food, you reduce that. It's under your feet. Are you understanding? Your challenge, that mountain is under your feet because you're eating the right food. You're a partaker of choice food and sweet drinks. When you're a partaker of choice food and sweet drinks, you know how to tell a mountain, hey mountain, you're under my feet. You make the mountain small. You don't make the mountain a lion, you make the mountain a goat. Are you understanding? That's how you defeated the lion. He didn't see a lion, he saw a goat. Brothers and sisters, is God talking to somebody? Because we eat the correct food, we know how to approach our challenge. What did we say? Hey, you goat, come here, I'll tell you apart. Are you understanding what I'm saying? That's how easy it is. That's how easy it is. Because the joy of the Lord is your strength. You got so much of strength and you don't realize it. You got so much of power and you don't realize it. Now the next thing I want to tell you, brothers and sisters, I'm ending now. I'm ending of this scripture. I told you the package. The next one, I'm just going to throw. Now catch this and catch it nicely. Brothers and sisters, where did he get honey from? Where did he get honey from? He got honey from a dead body. From a dead body. Brothers and sisters, when Jesus went to Lazarus, brothers and sisters, the body was dead. For 4 days, the body was rotten. It was smelling. But I came to tell you, I'm not interested how your situation is smelling. When the fourth man comes on the fourth day, when he speaks into death, death have to comprehend. Are you understanding what God is saying? Hey, what did Jesus do? Jesus when he spoke life into the dead situation. So don't guess your crisis. Your dead situation will bring you the victory. Are you understanding what God is saying? The body of the lion was smelling. Brothers and sisters, I came to tell you, out of the rotten, sweetness will come out. Are you understanding what God is saying? Honey came out of the rotten bodies. Oh, where is your blessing? Your blessing will be stuck in your rotten situation. Brothers and sisters, if you eat the correct food, you recognize you're not going to walk away from your blessing. You're not going to walk away from the carcass. You'll park in the carcass and take out the honey. Are you understanding that? Out of the eater, something to eat. Out of the eater, something to eat. Any situation, when it's trying to eat you, you'll eat out of that situation. Are you understanding God? Why does something say in the riddle? Why did he get a riddle? Out of the eater, something to eat. Anything that's time to eat you, you will eat off it. Are you with God? The honey is there inside. What is coming to eat you? What challenge are you facing? Out of the eater, something to eat. Out of the strong, something sweet. Out of the strong. Then you become like a royal lion, like he's strong. Hey lion, don't act like a lion, you're a goat, because there's something sweet coming out of you. There's something sweet coming out of you. Out of the strong, something sweet. Brothers and sisters, don't worry about the strongness of the enemy. You worry about the sweetness that's coming out. Are you understanding what God is saying? Because you're a partaker of what? Choice food and sweet drinks. Come on, brothers and sisters. Let's go to Psalm 23. I'm almost ending. I'm moving fast now. Very few time on the spinner. Psalm 23. Okay, brothers and sisters. Only one verse, verse 5. What is saying? You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my head with oil. My cup overflows. Now, brothers and sisters, you need to understand this and understand this nicely. Where does God prepare a table for you? You know what's a table? A table is a banquet. At a banquet, you eat the best food, you dress up the best, you have the best drinks. I'm not talking about alcohol. Everything of the best is at your table. But where does God prepare a table? God prepares a table in the front of your enemies. Your enemies must see that you not want to be stuck there. You're about to rise from your situation. I God talking to somebody. God will not prepare a table in front of everything that he has. In front of your house, your big car, your bank balance. God will prepare a table in the midst of your challenge, in front of your challenge. Are you understanding what God is saying? God is saying this time. You say to your challenge, brothers and sisters, that's how you overcome your challenge. You keep the joy and declare upon your life that God prepares a table for me in the presence of my enemies. Your enemy will give you a promotion. Are you understanding what God is saying? How did the overflow come? How did he make my head wide? My cup started to overflow. How did he get the overflow? When you face your challenge, when you face your enemy, the overflow will come. I'm declaring today, you're going to walk out not only with the overtaking anointing, but you're walking out with the overflow anointing. Brothers and sisters, walk out with the overflow. I declare your cup is going to overflow. Because God will lay a table in the presence of your enemy. Let's move past. 2 Corinthians chapter 12. Second Corinthians chapter 12. Read from verse 7. I'm starting to read. Okay. 2 Corinthians chapter 12 verse 7. Remember what it says. Because of these surpassing revelations, therefore, in order to keep me from becoming conceited, I was given a thorn in my flesh, a messenger of Satan to torment me. 3 times I prayed to the Lord to take it away from me. But he said to me, my grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness. Therefore, I will boast all the more gladly about my weaknesses, so that Christ's power may rest on me. That is why, for Christ's sake, I delight in weaknesses, in insults, in hardships, in persecution, in difficulties. For when I am weak, then I am strong. Now, brothers and sisters, catch this nicely. We have people who eat choice food and sweet drinks. Now, you need to understand something. What happened to Paul? Paul was getting revelation upon revelation from heaven. Now, to keep him from being self-righteous and giving the praise to himself, there was a thorn in his flesh. Now, there was a challenge in his face. And he asked God, 3 times he prayed to God. He said, take it away from me. But what did God say? God said, my grace is sufficient for you, because my power is made perfect in your weakness. Brothers and sisters, when is your power made perfect? When do you receive the maximum power? When you're going through your weakness. What is your weakness? Your weakness is your challenge. But when you going through a challenge, what do you declare? I'm a partaker of choice food and sweet drinks. If you're a partaker of choice food and sweet drinks, and keep the joy of the Lord is your strength. You get the power to overcome your challenge. No, you get the power to overcome your challenge. What is God saying? My grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect. God's power is not made perfect when you're strong. God's power is made perfect when you're weak. That's why Paul said, for when I am weak, then I am strong. You're not strong when you're strong. You're strong when you're weak. When you make the difficulties, when you make the challenges, when you make the persecution, that's when you become strong. It's not talking to somebody. It's not talking to somebody. That's why he said, for Christ's sake. Now why Christ's sake? Because Christ has already paid the victory for you. He paid the price of victory. He paid the price for your hardship, for your insult, for your persecution. Brothers and sisters, people are persecuting you. People are insulting you. What do? You delight in the Lord. Now, delighting in the Lord doesn't mean you're happy that things are happening to you. No. Delight means you're happy that God has taken you out of the situation. Are you with me? You're happy it's happening around you. The situation is there, but you're happy because God has taken you out. Are you understanding what God is saying? So, brothers and sisters, for Christ's sake, I will delight in weaknesses, in hardships, in persecutions, in difficulties. For when I am weak, then I am strong. Are you understanding what God is saying? Brothers and sisters, don't get weakness. Your weakness will give you promotion. Your weakness will give you promotion. Your crisis will give you promotion. Are you with God? Are you understanding God? So you know how to approach your challenge next time. Don't go bitter. Don't go salty. Brothers and sisters, in the midst of what is happening, in the midst of what people are saying, in the midst of the circumstances, in the midst of the food prices going up, in the midst of the fuel prices going up, what do you say? I'm a partaker of choice food and sweet drinks. If you're a partaker of choice food and sweet drinks, your battle time will be full up. Your battle time will be full up. Because we are not run by the economy of the world.
Yes.
We are run by the economy of the heaven.
That is
Are you
right.
understanding what I'm saying?
Yes.
Because we are people that don't only eat and drink. We eat choice food and sweet drinks. Are you with God?
Amen.
Declare upon your life, I am a partaker of choice food and sweet drinks. When everything else is happening in the world, everything is in turmoil in the world, I'm enjoying the blessing of heaven. Are you with God? Now I'm saying one last scripture. I've got 2 minutes left. Romans 8:28. I'm ending up now. Romans 8:28. Praise the Lord.
Hallelujah.
I'm already there. One verse. In a moment. Romans 8:28. What about it? And we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love Him, who have been called according to His purpose. Now, brothers and sisters, catch this nicely. You walk home with this. In all things, God works for your good. Brothers and sisters, what is all things? What is all things? All things include the bitterness that you're going through, brothers and sisters, the hardships that you're going through, the persecution you're going through, and the victory you're going through. God is saying, in all things, God works for my good. I came to tell you today, it doesn't matter what you're going through, as long as you can declare the correct word of God, as long as you know that you're a partaker of choice food and sweet things, you can say to yourself, what the enemy intends for evil, God will turn it for my good. Come on, somebody! What the enemy intends for evil, God will turn it for my good. Hallelujah! Hallelujah! The enemy wants your challenge to bring you down. What the enemy intends for evil, God will turn it for your good. Come on, do this. Do your hand like this. Say, what the enemy intends for evil,
God is turning for my
say,
good.
God will turn it for my good. Aha! Get excited, somebody! Get excited, somebody! Because transformation is taking place. Turnaround is taking place right now. Turnaround is taking place right now. I don't know what you came for. I don't know what you came for. But I came to tell you, in all things, God works for your good. Of those who love Him. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. I'm ending up. I'm ending up. How do you love? How do you love? How do you love God? You must love His word. Love His word. Now listen to me. Listen to me nicely. Listen to me nicely. In the physical world, those of you married, those of you going to courtship, listen here. Isn't when you love somebody, you tend to give that somebody a lot of gifts. Yes or no? Yes. When you love somebody, you give that person freely.
Exactly.
You give that person freely. So when you love the word of God, God will bless you freely. Are you with God? Are you understanding God? And what you love will work for you. Come on. You marry the person, you love the person, because you know the person works for you. Work doesn't mean do some physical work, but everything, the person and you will get on. Are you with God? The person works for you. When you love something, it will work for you. You love the word of God, the word of God will work for you. So in all things, God works for the good of those who love Him. How do you love God? Love His word, and His word will work for you. Another thing I want to tell you, not only love God, love His word, but God says you must love His people. Love His people. What did Nehemiah said? What did Nehemiah said? Go and enjoy choice food and sweet drinks, and send some to those who don't have. Send some that the people were not prepared. There are people in the church here. There are people in the church who are sitting. They're waiting for you, maybe for a visit or for a call. Brothers and sisters, make it your duty. There are people dying out in the world. Make it your duty. Whatever you receive from God, pass it on to them. Pass it on to them. Salvation is not for ourselves only. Let's stand up on our feet. Let's stand up on our feet. Let's stand up on our feet. I came to tell you, brothers and sisters, God says, in all things, God works for the good of those who love Him, who have been called according to His purpose. Who have been called according to His purpose. You are created to fulfill purpose. You are created to fulfill a mandate. If you are created to fulfill a mandate, God will give you all the food. God will give you all the food to sustain that mandate, to sustain the purpose. I understand what God is saying. Brothers and sisters, I came to tell you, I don't care what you're going through. I don't care how violent it is, how difficult it is. But I came to tell you, if you can declare the correct word on your situation and sustain your situation, my God is preparing a table in front of me. A table is where you have choice food and sweet drinks. Come on, somebody. Come on, somebody. Give God the glory. In all things, God works for my good. In all things, God works for my good. For those who love Him, brothers and sisters, I came to tell you, when you're weak, then you're strong. You're not strong when you're strong, but you're strong when you're weak. God has spoken this day. God has spoken this day. Let's give God a clap offering. Let's give God a clap offering. What is saying now? What is saying now? Go. This is what God is saying. Go and enjoy choice food and sweet food. Let's give God the glory.
All that you have done for us.
Begin to worship
Glory
God.
and
Begin
honor
to
to your
thank
name.
God this morning. Begin to thank God. Father, say, Father, your grace is sufficient. Father, your grace is sufficient. Father, your grace is sufficient. I want you to just open your mouth and thank the Lord. Just open your mouth and thank God for your life. Thank God for taking you through that situation. I want you to open your mouth and bless the name of the Lord. Bless the name of the Lord. Say, Father, your grace is sufficient. Father, your grace is sufficient for me. It is sufficient for my family. Your grace is sufficient, Lord. Your grace is sufficient over the situation. Your grace is sufficient over the sickness. Open your mouth and say, Lord, I thank you for your grace. I thank you for your grace. I thank you for your grace. Your grace is sufficient, Lord. Your grace is sufficient over my life. It's sufficient over my family. It's sufficient over the situation. Your grace, Lord. Your grace, Lord. Your grace, Lord. Your grace, Lord. You alone are worthy. You alone are worthy. Come on, just thank God this morning for your situation. Thank God over that situation. Thank God over your problem. Thank God that you are coming out. 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 Declare, come on, somebody. Declare the word of God over your problem. Declare the word of God over that situation. Declare the word of God that I am coming out victorious this morning. I am coming out victorious this morning. I'm not allowing my sin to hinder my blessing because I know your grace. Your grace, Lord. Your grace. Your grace is sufficient, my Father. Father, we bless your name. Spirit of the living God, we thank you, we thank you, we thank you. We thank you, we thank you, we thank you. Mama, you can go. Mama, Saka, Mama, Shepere. You are our witness, Lord. We are strong. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you for the power of your word. Thank you, Lord, for the message of power this morning. We give you the praise. We give you the glory. We give you the adoration. You alone are worthy, Jesus. Come on, somebody, put your hands